camera. Or over there. That's all we need. So we can do screencasting on this channel. No. Interesting. I can screen share all the goodies. Could work. This is not with us anymore. Usually I'm a bit more active on the chat. I'm currently driving at the moment, so I won't be able to interact with the chat too much. Just trying out live streaming. Don't have a dash cam, so improvisation is the name of the game. Improvise with a dash cam. You can sort of use. It's better than nothing. And we'll do the trick. Not my original content, what I usually post on YouTube. I thought if I don't have a dash cam, this will do just fine. Saves buying a dash cam. Just use my phone and go live, and it'll record the whole vlog without actually only 20-minute sessions like a normal dash cam does. It'll record the whole thing instead of in bits and pieces, so that should be good. It saves me buying a dash cam for $100. I just do it this way. And you guys get to see Australia. If you don't live in Australia, because YouTube probably matched you up with the live stream from Australia. So if you don't live in Australia, this is Australia. Use my phone as a dash cam. Saves buying one. Multi-purpose. And that's what I'm doing if you're wondering. If not, just sit there and watch the scenery. Not really that of interactive chat. I'm sitting there watching the chat the whole time while I'm trying to drive, just to record while I'm driving. And the bonus is that you get to see the scenery, so that's a win-win for you guys. If you get to see the scenery while I'm driving around. I'm not really a person that interacts with the chat too much. Just trying out this new phone mount. Thought I'd multitask. Dash cam, mount, YouTube, why not? And you guys get to see Australia if you don't already live in Australia. YouTube's very matched a lot of you guys with Australian audience. I'm not too sure. You can type in the chat if you're not from Australia. But I'm guessing most of you probably might be from Australia. And I'll chime in every now and again when I can for the chat, but usually I'll be concentrating on the road and driving. You might get to see the scenery. Place in Queensland, Australia. Other than that, some people might find it boring. It couldn't be any boring than a sleep stream. So we'll see how we go. Come along for the adventure. This will actually turn into like a vlog. I'm not sure how long I'll let it go for. As long as I'm driving around, so if you don't want to watch it now, you can come back later and watch it as a vlog. Upload it to the channel. For me just driving around using YouTube as a dash cam. So that'll be a bit different. And I'll check back in with you guys later when I'm not driving around. You get to check out Australia, so it won't be the best stream. I'm not dedicated just to live streaming. So, oh well, while I'm driving around, use it as a dash cam, and that's a win for you guys as well. You get to see Australia and something different. How can I pin a comment to say that's what I'm actually doing? No, doesn't let you pin a comment. How can I pin a comment? Chat settings. Moderation. Start a poll. I suppose that could be fun. ask a question. Can you guess where I am? Just let me know if people read the description. Can you guess where I am? Option Australia. Can't even have options. Hey, how you going? I guess it probably matched me with an Australian audience, but didn't give me an option to actually have more countries. Why did it do that? Oh well, there goes that poll. 2 votes. Yes, no location. I'll figure out polls later. That might have been fun while I'm not paying attention to the chat. People could have a poll. If it works properly, that's fine. Why does it give me more options? Bear with me, never set up a poll on a live stream. Doesn't give me enough questions. Why not enough questions? Add option. Oh, there, add option. Option. Okay, now to Australia. Now we'll probably get somewhere. Or am I in? I'll just say that. America. There we go. That's something. Something to do your votes on. Start poll. There you go. Said hi. Hey, how you going? Let me know if you're from Australia or America or wherever else they think. So there's a poll for you to have a look at. Is that poll covering the video footage? No. Why would it cover the video footage for? Oh, I'm not from Australia. No one tell any new people joining where I'm from. I'll have to read the description. I'm making them read the description. See how many people get it wrong. You can't guess where I'm from. They'll get it right if they go back and actually read the description. But whoever's here, let me know in the chat, is that poll actually blocking the footage on the screen for you guys? Or is it just for me? Why would they do that? Make the poll fill up the whole screen. No, let me know in chat if anyone's here, if that poll is actually blocking the vision, the whole screen. That'd be a useless feature. Couldn't leave that poll going while I'm driving. Can't really reply to chat. Not that I know how to reply to chat or typing, so I'll just talk to chat. But yeah, there's the poll on the screen. Can you guess where I am? Australia or America? Who knows where I could be? It sucks if that's covering the vision for the viewers. The poll, how stupid is that? You can't have a poll running in the background while driving. That'd be gammon brush. Why would that cover the whole screen for? That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Leaving the poll there so people can vote. I wanted to leave it driving around, so people can chime in and have a vote poll. I was going to delete it. Is that it? Can't vote. Right here to end the poll. Well, that's like, hey, wait a minute, we're getting someone there. What's that? 3 votes. Yes, no, Australia or America. What a poxy poll. Poxy poll. Guess I could leave it there while I drive around. Oh, can I shrink it? Yes, we can shrink it. Nice. Oh, we have skills. Top corner there. Can you guess where I am? Australia, America. That'll work. It's not blocking the whole screen. There you go. I can't interact with chat too much, but I put up a poll. You can stuff around and have a guess where I'm from. I think it's working as intended. I had to get it so it wasn't blocking the whole screen. We'll see how that goes there. Not ready to depart yet. I'll just chat to you guys and let you know the story, because I won't be able to chat while I'm driving. So here we go. Anyone in the chat, let me know if you actually are from wherever you're from. Then I'll know where YouTube's actually matched my audience from. Surely it couldn't have done a worldwide match. But who knows, this will be like a live stream, vlog type thing. I'm travelling. It'll get saved later, so you can watch it later. If you haven't got time to watch it now, you can go back and watch the vlog later, I guess. But if you're just nothing to do and you're bored, cruising around, hanging in there, I guess you can watch me drive around, do this and that. Only 3 votes. But we'll see how we go when we're actually driving. It's probably a bit boring actually sitting here watching this. And if I'm chatting while no one's here, it's because it's for the vlog later. People can actually hear what I'm saying a bit later in the vlog. Even if there is no live viewers or live chatters, this kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Because I can do a vlog, live stream it, sort of interact with chat while I can. There's a poll up on the screen, and stuff around with that. Nothing too much. But then later on you can go back and watch the vlog and listen to me ramble, dribble and ramble. Another 10 minutes or so when we'll get underway, drive around. Or you can vote where you think I'm from. But I am getting hungry. Hungry! No, that's not. Well, I could be hungry, but I'm actually hungry. So who would know? These live things look cool because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Instead of just actually making a vlog, I can actually go live, which turns into a vlog. Even add shorts from the vlog, like a podcast. and I don't even have to do any work. So there you go. New South Wales. I thought YouTube's doing its job, matching me with Aussies. It's trying to trick all the Americans and other people that I'm actually not from Australia on holidays. There goes that ruse. YouTube's bloody outsorted me. You never know, might get some other people from other countries joining in, who knows. I thought I'd chat for you before I set out, because I can't really chat to you too much when I'm trying to drive. It defeats the whole purpose of using YouTube for a dash cam. I'm not watching what I'm doing while I'm driving, so... Hey, how you going? I'm from Australia. See, everyone's from Australia. Those are the overseas people. YouTube's working too well with its algorithm, matching me with Aussies. I haven't really said where I'm from. I've sort of left that a bit of a guessing game. When I start driving around, people might recognise the place. Which is about to start pissing down rain soon, so... As I'm feeling a bit chatty at the moment, I'll chime in from time to time, every now and again. Yeah, so it's 100% Australia for now, because that's what the people have voted on. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that's right. I could be on holidays, who knows where I am. San Encamiego, whatever it's called. Pronounce that badly. Anywhere in the world. The storm's about to blow in, so that should be interesting. Don't get a lot of hail up this way, so that's good. I don't like having too much hail around. Where I'm originally from, down southeast Queensland. You get lots of hailstones when you're driving around, it's a pain in the arse. Up here, hardly any hailstones, just a bit of wild storms. So we'll see how that goes driving around. It's a bit boring, a bit lame, but I thought, oh well, I don't want to buy a $100 dash cam. Just use YouTube like a vlog, driving, ranting, dribbling shit. All three things, not more than two birds with one stone, 3 birds with one stone. I've got a vlog, a dash cam, and somewhere where I can talk shit, so that's a win-win for me. If you hear me going quiet, it just means I'm doing some shit in the background. Sometimes I concentrate on chat, give you a shout out. Other than that, I'm a bit of an introvert on the spectrum. When people say, are you on the spectrum? And I say, yes, I actually am on the spectrum. Not severely on the spectrum, I can still function in society, but sometimes I find it difficult to be social, so this is one way to be social, I guess. Although I do go quiet when I'm driving and stuff around, but when I pull up, I'll have a bit of a chat and see who's in chat. But new to this live chat gig, I'm more of a person that makes YouTube videos and then replies to comments rather than live chat, so see how we go. Something different, something new. You might find it boring and lame and cruise off, or you might have time to watch it now. The beauty of that, it saves it for a vlog later. Didn't know YouTube done that. So you can go back and watch through later some footage. Another 5 minutes or so and I'll be heading out. So I actually get some driving footage rather than sitting me here dribbling shit. So no worries, see you guys around. I'll chime in and out. Let me know if I see any lightning. Another good thing about this, sort of into UFOs and stuff like that. Not that I 100% believe in what they are. Maybe more back-engineered technology. But I found a lot of people in vlogs and shit actually catch stuff when they're not trying to catch shit in the sky or something weird. There's a storm rolling at the moment, so it's probably not the best vision. And I need to upgrade my camera. So there's that. It's not too bad. So I'm just multitasking at the moment. I usually let the chat be my eyes and ears for the vision, although I can't actually watch it. They might see something that catches their attention, they can tell me in chat. Or tell me in the comments later on. Mention everyone was like, we're out. See ya. Don't worry, vloggers that are watching this back, I'm not a real conspiracy nut. Heaps of alien talk. I just thought it was quite quirky that some people do catch shit on their cameras when they're driving around in their cars. That are anomalies or UAPs, whatever the fuck they call them, the Pentagon. So there could be some of that cruising around in the background that I can't see. But the storm's coming in, so the vision's pretty shitty, so who knows. I'm just buying time at the moment, dribbling shit here before I start driving, because I know I won't be able to talk to you guys too much, so I'm not the best speaker, so while I'm not concentrating on driving, I ramble on a bit of shit. Or if you're just here for a vision tour of town in Queensland, and that's what you get. I'm feeling a bit peckish. I'm going to go into the local shopping centre. And the beauty of a live stream while I've got reception still, this is mainly for the people watching it back, the vloggers, not the actual live chatters. You can hear me talking and rambling on. Is that when my car's parked, I can actually leave a live stream going, and that serves as security, as long as I've got reception and the phone, and YouTube doesn't drop out. But it usually reconnects if you drop out, and you've got power to the phone, so that I can just sit the dash cam on, and that can act as my security cam while I'm parked up in the shops. So I'm seeing a lot of benefits here and win-wins for me. It's looking pretty cool. Another thing I will do is probably upgrade my camera later, so you get more high definition, not a potato camera. There's a poll on the side for any new people joining. Guessing where I am. Could be on holidays. Just because you pick up on my accent doesn't mean I'm actually in the country that I'm in. Could be anywhere. So good luck. Just about to unplug the juice. I was juicing up while I was parked. The cord gets in the way when I drive, so not a good setup at the moment. So bear with me. It's just a Povo setup. Nothing's a real science. For those you're wondering, I am stalling, sitting here, waiting for the traffic to die down a bit before I go get something to eat. Well, about as boring as a sleep stream, maybe. Could be more boring than or lame than a sleep stream. We'll find out. But I quite enjoy this. It gives me a dash cam. I'm recapping from earlier. It gives me, if you're only new joining here, it gives me a dash cam, security cam while I'm driving around, and also makes me a vlog, so I don't have to go back and edit and make another vlog and upload that. YouTube does it all for me through the live. So I won't keep it too long, probably like half an hour or 40 minutes. Who knows, might go a bit longer. Or I can ramble when I feel like rambling, talking about shit, life in general. We'll see a UFO, or see some crazy shit out here. But in it, where I am, you don't see too much crazy shit, like Los Angeles. You keep the crowd interested. If you're scrolling on your phone through these live feeds, I didn't know the vertical feeds worked like that. You scroll through them like TikTok. So YouTube's trying to crack into that market, eh? The TikTok's vertical live stream scrolling. Don't know how popular that is. I've seen some live stream of gamers and shit. People cooking and fucking around cleaning in their houses and mucking about. But other than that, not too sure what how good driving vlogs go, or just driving around and showing people footage. Chiming in with a chat every now and again, see what people have seen while I'm driving. Seen some crazy shit that I might have missed. Other than that, I'm not too sure how these vertical lives would go. Driving around doing a bit of nonsense. But the main purpose for me, not really cared about how many live viewers I get or whatnot. It's mainly just working as a dash cam. Not the best dash cam, but it's working as such. And I can save the vlog footage for later. And also works as a security cam. So that's handy. When I'm parked up, just leave it running. Locked up. Although the flaw on that is, people will probably remind me in chat or comments on the vlog later, is that when people are walking around your car and using it for security, they'll spot the phone. And the question is, will they break in to actually grab the phone while I'm recording? That is the question. Interesting. But it still works for me anyway while I'm dash camming. I might think about leaving it in the car. I'm not leaving it in the car. Maybe it might prompt people to break into the car and actually see the phone recording. So that might be a flaw in my security measures, leaving a live stream phone recording as a security camera. But will that attract people to break into the car, to steal the camera? There's a dilemma. But for now, I'll just use it as a dash cam. I'll think about actually leaving it in the car. Here comes the car with the dog. Roof, roof, roof. Go dog. Okay, it's enough delaying and dribbling around and setting the scenario up for what I'm actually doing. For people who might be confused. Hey, how you going, Davey? Melbourne, Australia. How you going? Pretty good. we're Melbourne, Australia. How you going? M from Melbourne. Davey Harvey. I think that's how you say it. Forgive me, I'm bad at pronouncing names and shit, so I'm not the best speaker. I get tongue-tied quite easily, so an introvert on the spectrum, if you're wondering. Yes, I am on the spectrum. I'm not concise and don't make much sense, but thought I will. Got a live cam, dash cam. Hey, from Australia. More people from Australia. I was hoping the people would guess that I'm from America. The accent gives me away. Thought I might be on holidays somewhere. Or sometimes people say I'm from New Zealand, or my slight English accent gets in the way. But if you're new here, and I'm just using this as a dash cam, as the title suggests, Povo, so I don't have to fork out money for an actual dash cam. I was just in the dilemma of debating whether or not Victoria Bendigo, nice. I was just in the dilemma of debating whether I leave my dash camera in the car for security. But if people spot the camera in the car, then they'll knock off the phone, break into the car, knock off the phone. So I'm a bit iffy about that, but I'll still use it as a dash cam. That'll serve the purpose. Give you a clue. It's in Queensland. I got it in the description. So that narrowed it down. I'm actually in Queensland somewhere. I wasn't going to actually put the place straight away. I might allude to that later. Some people might recognise it if they've been to the area. It's up north anyway, not down south. That probably narrows it down a bit more up north. But I won't give you any more clues than that. Most of you probably already guessed if I'm up north Queensland. So that narrows it down to only a small section of Australia, really. Most Americans and overseas people don't realise that the rest of the place is arid. You can't actually live there unless you've got all the supplies. Or a cowboy, cowgirl, living on the stations. But even then, it's still not many people can live right out in the middle of Australia. So that's the clues. Some people might get it in the comments on the vlog, watching it back. That's also why I'm doing it, watching a vlog, making a vlog. And then people can watch it back and comment on the comment section. Here comes Boys in Blues. I also noticed the public's very sensitive about recording equipment. I could be using this for my GPS navigation. How the fuck would they know? Now, if a copper's come past because I'm parked here too long, what's this bastard doing in his car? Something suspicious. And people bloody phone it in because you're sitting in the car and you're not hopping out, walking around. How then I'm not trying to find my map and GPS and trying to find where I'm going. I always find that funny if you sit in your car for too long. It's the unsocial thing to do. Why is he parked in his car for so long? What's he up to? Could be setting up a live stream. All sorts of things I could be doing. Getting a numb ass for sitting in the car too long. But I'm going to scoot off and get some snacks and stuff like that. So a bit later on you'll probably see me get out of the car and the camera, I'll leave the camera rolling. It's not too much crime around here. Someone's going to break in and steal the camera. Don't trust them. Yeah, I can imagine the Victorian police winning on AFL. Noosa. Not quite Noosa. Up higher. Far north Queensland. Winning the AFL, don't really follow the footy much. I watched the highlights of the AFL, pretty good. Brisbane Lions and stuff like that. Watched a bit of the UFC and rugby league, Brisbane Broncos, stuff like that. I watch highlights more than the whole games, unless I've got some free tickets, then I might go along to it and watch the whole game. More people from Australia. Plain King. How you doing? I only chat to you for a little bit while I'm here, but while I'm driving I probably can't chat too much unless I pull up again. And if I go quiet, if I'm concentrating, or if you see the car parked up, I'll probably go into the shops. But yeah, it's not really a podcaster or an influencer or a person that's going to 100% entertain you all the time. But I'll chime in with a bit of a chat every now and again. As I said, I'm introverted, so I'm not the best conversationalist. There's a blue X trail. Even just here for the static footage. I know there's Dashcams Australia, I think that's what it's called on YouTube. People just plug in their dash cams and just drive around with nothing even happening. So that happens too. I notice where I am there's actually not too much traffic dramas here, too much. A few people beeping their horns at each other, but actually not too much. The Northern Territory and good. Nice. Northern Territory YouTube's really throwing me around the algorithm, around the state. I thought it might go more worldwide, but Australia's good enough for me. I'm not too worried. And this will play back as a vlog, maybe some more over, because I've got a lot of American audience. About 60% of my audience is American, from all my sci-fi stories and shit. And all the AI slop that I make as well, recently. So I do both. I do sci-fi audiobooks and AI slop, just for a bit of fun. But why not try a bit of live streaming, since I don't want to buy a dash cam, be a povo. Sort of working out, saves me $100. Not the best angle of the high definition camera, but what can you do in these budget times? You got to improvise, as the title suggests. We can all improvise. Might get through the price hike in Australia and the cost of living. We think of ways to actually multitask and you repurpose devices and stuff. So not buying like 5 different devices for the same job and having to spend out like $600 for 5 different cameras. Although this is a potato and I do need to update. Yeah, Dashcams Australia is pretty good. That's what I'm sort of referencing this off. But I'll just use it as a dash cam. I noticed a lot of people just record themselves driving around without anything even really happening, just giving people a tour. Or watching out for crazy shit if it actually happens. And you haven't got time to stay here and watch, that doesn't matter. That's no worries. This will be actually all recorded as a vlog later on. So you can go back and watch it like Dashcams Australia or any of those other websites that offer like dashcam footage. It's not the best dashcam footage, there's no rear camera, which could be a thing later. You can sort of see the traffic. It's not pixelated. Yeah, I figured some people have got the time to sit there and vlog and watch vlogs and podcasts and something different that they're not usually watching. I don't have a regular live schedule, so a lot of the stuff will be like playback stuff you can watch later, and rather than sit there chiming in live. But I will go live occasionally. I don't have a regular schedule. Just started out. I did this on a different channel when I got 50 subscribers, and I thought, well, this channel's monetized. It was fun doing on the smaller channel with just got 50 subscribers. And I thought, what the heck? I'm not usually doing lives, I'm usually doing sci-fi stuff and nerdy shit on my YouTube channel, AI shit, mucking around with that, and doing audiobooks, sci-fi audiobooks. I thought, well, might as well go live as well here and have all 3 bases covered. YouTube reckons, shouldn't do that. You should niche down and only do one thing. Shorts or long form, or only do lives. That is true, you will get more viewers and the algorithm does push your channel if you're only niched to one of those categories. But I thought, what the heck, I'll do all 3. My channel's dying at the moment, so if I can do all 3 and have it still do the same thing, well, that's a win-win for me. I have to invest time into another channel trying to get it up to monetization. And a lot of the YouTube gurus said, don't diversify your channel, otherwise you won't get viewed. Or these vertical lives seem a bit different actually. Like the YouTube market's trying to hit into that TikTok arena. Although a lot of those are after more flashy interactive chats. Who knows, there could be a market out there for it. But I'm also interested in the playback vlogs as well. So I don't have to go around making 2 lots of videos and wasting more time. It's all done. YouTube does it for me. makes one short, and it makes a vlog of the whole live stream. So that's pretty cool. Didn't know it did all that. If I do a live, it does a vlog, and it does a quick short for me, a highlight short, automatically. So I don't have to play around doing all that editing bullshit. You could do that if you want the channel to skyrocket, maybe get more views and all that, but I'm happy to do this, and I don't have to buy a dash cam. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself because I'm seeing new people join, so. And I'm getting hungry now. Subway's just over there, so I'll have to make my drive over to Subway. And also, you might notice sometimes I slow down and get tired when I talk because I'm introverted. I run out of things to talk about. I've been better lately. About 5 years ago I was really terrible, sparking up conversations. I thought this is a win for me. Gets me out of my shell. Get to interact with a bit of the chat, and some people do join in. It's not too boring or lame. And cures my shyness a bit from being introverted, so I don't have any people can relate to that. I reckon there's a lot of people that are either extroverted or introverted. And also there's probably some areas in between. It's not so clear cut when you're introverted or extroverted. I know a mate that claims to be introverted, but he goes harder than me out in social settings. But he does get tired if he has too much social stuff. So he's introverted, but he likes the social stuff as well. So I don't know if he's clear-cut, headed towards extroverted as well. And for people chiming in, you probably have to look up those terms, introverted and extroverted. A lot of people are starting to know what that is, I've noticed lately. Where people are more outgoing and people are not so outgoing. But yeah, you can look those terms up. I'm throwing them around a bit loosely because I'm gathering most people know what that is. But I'm getting hungry. That's enough for me rambling on. But I'm also doing that for the vlog, I think. Even if there's no one in chat, I'll do a bit of random rambling. So when people watch it back in the vlog, it's sort of like, I don't know what it is, like a hybrid podcast. Can't really answer chats and stuff like that, but I can answer comments on the vlog later. People have got more questions. You're in chat and you've got more curious questions and I don't get to your messages in live chat, you can hit me up with a comment on the vlog after it posts and I'll try and answer those. Okay, we're about to cruise off. And if anyone's a new subscriber or hasn't found my channel before, a heads up, it is full of AI slop. But you might enjoy the audiobooks. There's a lot of audiobook section there and long form content. So don't be discouraged by the AI slop that you see in the short section. That's just me stuffing around with the channel, trying to get some traction. But you might be interested in the audiobooks in the long form section. So if you see all that stuff on my channel, don't be like, oh, what's this crap? That's the stuff I do on there. So these lives are not usually what I do. But I was still thinking about doing podcasting and vlogs. And I reckon start a whole brand new YouTube channel. And I said, what's the point of doing that? When you don't have limited time, you can't have all these multiple channels going around while trying to do a bit of work, part-time work, and run 3 or 4 YouTube channels. Who's got the time to do that these days? Unless you're actually getting paid quite a bit to actually do that as your main job. Subway. Well, I spent $15 on Subway. the cost of living crisis. But sometimes you can't keep not eating just noodles and pies all the time. That's part of the bad habit, is always eating noodles and pies. Convenient, cheaper. Or buy sushi, that's pretty good. A compliment with a bag of rocket or spinach, baby spinach bag. Somewhat healthy. And then if I've been really unhealthy, I've got some barley grass and green powder in the car, and I'll take a shot of that to boost me up from being unhealthy. Oh, it wasn't me. I don't know where you can hear the sirens. There's the other thing on this phone, the microphone's probably shit house. I've dropped it at work. Cleaned it out a bit, the microphone and the speakers, to get the mud and the crud out of it with the toothpick. But it's quite shit house microphone quality. I noticed some of the people actually use, what do you call it? Microphones that actually plug into the phone. So that could work, actually plugging in a microphone to the phone. Who knows? Find a cheap enough one that plugs into the auxiliary slot of the phone. Might be alright. There's the Ambos. But that road there'll be a dash cam part of this soon. The actual dash cams Australia part. Might do a bit of a tour around the whole town after I get my lunch. Late lunch. 5 o'clock lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. But yes, there will be a dash cam section of this. We're up to 40 minutes now of me just sitting here rambling, saying hi to the chat and new people here. But if you don't want to hear all that nonsense, you can actually fast forward to, what will it be, 45 minutes. Probably like an hour vlog. So you can fast forward to past 45 minutes, and that should get you into the dash cam part. That's why a bit of music as well. It's not copyrighted. A lot of people play music on their feeds. Don't know how they get away with it. Oh, there's Fire Truck. Now getting copyrighted strike, especially on a monetized channel. Got to figure that part out yet. Whether I can play some 2 ambulances. What's going on here? Otherwise, not much point playing copyrighted music on a monetized channel. Oh, no. Got to disable all my other apps. They're actually notifications are blocking the screen. Okay, here we go. Wish for luck. Wallet, keys, car. Wallet, keys, phone. You want to check before I go off? I've got those 3 things. Wallet, keys, car. Wallet, keys, car. Wallet, keys, phone. Then we're alright. Worry about the rest later. Not sure about the angle, but because I've got it sort of facing that way. Oh, we've got it facing too much that way. Try and bring it back that way. That's probably better. Better angle. Work in progress. A work in progress. No music yet. Let this car go. Figure that out first. Can it actually get copyrighted with the strikes? some of these people from the work. They've got same colour uniform. Same colour uniform. In Australia, sometimes their actual restaurant setup crossings is a pretty shit house. Look at this setup. I'm trying to walk across there. Usually park up here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Everyone knows that reference. Pretty good. Everyone's at Woolies today. Oh, I'll give away my location again. Oh. Woolies. Look at that. A bit of scenery. People that walk past there, so I'll leave you guys on security watch. Pretty much like guard dogs. Guard dogs? Or yeah. If I'm not here and you're in chat, let me know in chat if you see anything out of the unusual. Turn the camera a bit. So yeah, chat, you got a job to do. You're on security watch as chat, so you can tell me in the chats. Still got plenty of battery power. Should get a power bank, so when I park for ages, let you guys on security watch and let me know in the chat. See some suspects cruising around. Yeah, something a little different. When it goes for a bit too long, I might actually stop the live stream and restart it again. I don't want them getting too long, these vlogs, dash cam vlog things. So if you see the stream stop, you know I've stopped it and may start it up again later on. We're back. I get some Subway. It doesn't break the bank first. To mortgage my house, what house, to pay for Subway and take out. Feel sorry for the new people joining. It doesn't have what's going on. Hopefully the title tells you what's going on. New people joining. There's a poll there if you want to have a look at it, muck around. But other than that, might not be your cup of tea. It will be saved as a vlog later if you want to go back and watch it. You joined late. It's a good thing about YouTube, so you can go back and watch it. But you guys are on security watch. I'll turn the camera back that way a bit. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves. You want to start up a chat with people in the chat? Trying to guess where I am. That's what you guys can do. If you're bored, I won't be here to entertain you all the time. So you can chat amongst yourselves in the chat, trying to figure out where I am.
Right.
eat anything from the woods? Good question. Zoom, zoom. Keep checking my pockets for my phone. And you know what I realised? The phone is in the car. That's handy. Oh. I've lost my security team. No. What did we discover? Look at that. Focus. Yum, 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 yum. The drive mode. Yum, 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 yum. Look at that. Subway. That was magic. It just came back with Subway. It's like people had intuition that food was being served. How does that work? People join as soon as there's food. Oh, focus. One chime back in. Message of the day. Message of the day. Every day feels good. These random people coming back in. Is that someone checking to see if I'm doing anything different again? Is that you, Plain King? Below this goodness. Oh, focus. 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 Oh. Look at that goodness. Whoever's watching. Every time you go into the shops, do you guys get a side of guilt from those charity people? You can't really subscribe for $30 and they go, oh, we'll do $20 a month. We'll do 10 if you can do $10 a month. But all you want to give them is a handful of coins out of your pocket, which might be about $5 or $6. As a once-off donation, and they don't do it anymore. There's oversights and bloody commissions and bullshit you got to go through. Worrying about people who steal the money off them. People don't want to sign up their bank details all the time. You get charged $30 a month. But it's always for a good cause. Help the kids, or cardiac heart research, or Fred Hollows, or some sort of really good research that needs to be done. And meanwhile, the public have got to fork out money to help with the research. And then you get a side of guilt because you've got to spend money on groceries and spend money on other stuff while they're asking you to sign up. If I don't have any use, get approached by the charity organisations inside the shopping centres. Didn't remind me. Oh, juice. Give me the juice. Oh, they're in the person. I remind myself to chew. Don't eat so fast. Another thing I just thought of that you could use this long form vlog video format for is when it's all done and dusted and you've got your long, which I wasn't meant to make it so long, I was meant to chop it up into smaller bite-sized bits and let that be recorded. At the moment it's first live, so I'm just letting it go as long as I can. But I wonder if people that listen to that static background, they just put on something in the background for an hour or two. You know, people talking and chattering in the background, bird noises, car noises, dogs, people chatting. I wonder if people actually like listening to that. It's like static background footage. Sirens and cars and cityscape noises. Other people chatting. I wonder. And those people that sit there and when they go to sleep, they actually put on 8 hours of static white noise. This isn't static white noise, but it's like nature sounds. Some weird Aussie guy talking in the background. Cars going past, other people having conversations. I wonder if that's useful to anybody. You never know what people find useful as background footage or static footage. Unfortunately, some of the audiobooks, that's all I was supposed to be doing with my audiobooks on my YouTube channel. I was supposed to be at least making them like an hour or 45 minutes long. I don't know how they do it. These other people have got hour-long footages and audiobooks on their channel. And they bloody don't seem to run out of credits. When I sign up to 11 Labs or anything similar, it's charging me like $40 Australian a month, $20 American a month for only 100,000 credits, and I can barely push out 2 40-minute stories. It's like, what are they doing? I did see the plan there for $300 American a month. It didn't say unlimited, but it said you could actually get a fair bit of credits for $300 American a month. So you want to have a good channel monetized to even recoup that money for making audio books or whatever else you're making with your videos. $300 American a month for more credits to use these AI voices. I couldn't see how you could afford that unless your actual YouTube channel is quite well off. And even then, that's still a lot of money dipping into your monthly running costs of the channel. At the moment, my monthly running costs of the channel, just with 11 labs and a few other things, is about $50 a month. Sometimes I can get it down to 30 if I don't use all my credits. But yeah, that's about my average running cost of this channel, between $30 and $50 a month. That's to get the premium AI voices, mind you. I could go around doing the crappy ones. I was doing that in the first. And then people were complaining, saying they want the better quality ones. But then I've come across a few channels, mind the rambling, I'm just ranting here now, off topic about dash cams, but nonetheless a bit interesting. After I switched from the free version voices to the paid professional 11 labs, I've discovered channels that are reasonably not new, big subscriber base, and they're all listening to the free voices that are shit at pronouncing words, and they sound really bad, and yet they're still watching the stories. Content's similar if you think, oh, they must have better content or better stories, but they're very similar. But they can make them longer, is the only difference. So that might be something, dropping my 11 lab subscription and saving more money and paying $40 Australian a month for high quality AI voices. It's a dilemma. And if you can't already tell, my accent and talking is no good for doing my own audio. Someone in the comments may suggest, or in the live chat, why don't you just use your own voiceover to read your audiobooks. I did try that once, using my own voiceover to narrate my stories that I've written. It didn't work out so well. I did a 20-minute story, I did an hour-long story, and I got a whole bunch of comments saying, good story, but I don't appreciate the English accent or your accent. Find a better voice. So that was my feedback of using my own voice over on my narrator's audiobooks. So then I went to 11 labs for the better quality. And what happens? My viewership drops off. No one gives me any feedback. I discover a whole bunch of channels using free AI voices because they couldn't afford the hexy prices of the paid AI channel voices. And people go, oh, we don't like AI voices, but that's what mainly is on YouTube, is actually AI voices. Not that some of them you can actually tell that well done. And now they're using free channels, and those channels are actually getting quite a good viewer base by using these free AI voices. I couldn't believe it. I'm paying $40 a month for premium AI voices, getting no feedback on my channel about if they even like the voices much. And yet these other channels are using free AI voices, so I might switch. Even if they sound shit, just get my stories good, I might save $40 a month. So that's a bit of a rant on that. If anyone was actually interested, most people say I wasn't even interested or I didn't ask. This isn't really an ask or didn't ask type vlog or dash cam thing. It's just going live, giving me a dash cam, so I'd have to spend more money on an actual dash cam. And I get to interact with a bit of chat that comes in and goes, and everyone chimes in and says what's going on here, and they come in for a bit of a chat and leave again. I like that. It's pretty good. Some people stay for a while. Some people say I'm here for a little bit, check out what you're doing. Some people say I'll come back later. It's really good. Or they can go and watch the vlog when it gets uploaded in like 24 hours. And that spits out a short as well, so it's pretty cool. And sorry for the people that have been here the whole time, I may be repeating myself. But it's just for the new viewers and people that might be chatting and going, what's this all about? Even if they didn't read the title or the description, they just joined because they're scrolling. I think I never read about half of the vertical live streams that I was scrolling through. I just tapped on them. Didn't even read the title or the description. Didn't know what was going on with them. Watched them for 5 minutes if they were a bit entertaining. And then I realised, oh, I'm not that entertaining. So all I can do is offer a version of like Dash Cams Australia with ranting in the background. Some people might find that annoying, lame. I find it quite cool. It saves me money. And if it saves me money, then I'm happy to do it, whether people are watching or not. So that's pretty cool. I've already had a few people join, wonder what's going on, have a chat. Did the poll up there because a lot of people say where you're from. So I had them guessing because I couldn't really interact with the chat. So I put the poll up there for people to have a look at while I wasn't actually interacting with chat. So that serves a purpose. Putting a poll up there for people to interact with. And they can muck around with that. There is a clue in the description if you're interested about where I'm roughly located. But I'm not really that tempted to say the exact location for online stuff like that. A bit of a safety net. If people are really curious and they're familiar with Australia and they live here, they can reasonably probably guess where I am without too many clues. But for all the foreigners that join in or rewatch this vlog, there's the actual more M's in the description. And after that second rant, back to this. So this is an evolving live stream. Could be dash cams, could be vlog rants about life, could be eating streams where people actually show you what they're eating for dinner lunch. So who knows what this live stream is? Could be anything. That's the beauty of it. Not really locked into one genre or topic. Could be anything. But in saying that, it is getting a bit long-winded. So I might have to stop and restart to where I'm actually driving. I'll let it run for a bit more while I'm eating this. And then I'll stop it. And that'll be my ranting dash cams vlog. I don't know what you'd call it. Dash cams Australia ranting, dash cams Australia vlogging. There's a pet wash. Oh, I'm making a mess everywhere. It's supposed to be my security. Where'd you go? Let's demount you for a while. Doesn't sound too good, does it? Let's demount. Let me demount. No. Gotcha. No, we're mobile. Cars to the left of me. Cars to the right. There's a dog wash. Setting sun. But while I'm sitting here, I'll go a bit mobile while I'm finishing this. More vlog style. Vlogging about life. Whether I can get enough money to survive. Moving up here from where I usually live. So we'll see how we go. Some work's got to start coming in soon. Even though I have the choice not to take every job that comes in. Some of the work's been not too favoursome where it is, but I've taken most of it, and not many other people wanted to take the jobs. But eventually it's got to pick up. And that made me allow me to stop sleeping in the car and actually do a place. Or I could just win lotto, whichever comes first. I don't have chats frozen. I know that's a problem on Twitch and Kick. Sometimes after a live stream's been going for a while, the actual chat and everything locked is frozen. So if you are hearing me and I can't see your chat, I might not be able to respond to it. in the setting sun. We are the power. That's going to do on this live stream. Polls probably about it. Making another poll. Oh, I'll push it. I will push it. Yeah, seems like a good place to end. End it there. Might restart the live up later on. Who's ever watched this all the way through? Some people bored might have it playing in the background. I couldn't see that, but yeah. Achieved my purpose anyway, which was for a temporary dash cam. Might be back with it when I'm actually driving some more. Tried filming at night. Night's not so good. So we'll see how we go. Might get a little bit more dash cam footage in. A shorter rant vlog, dash cam vlog, hybrid, whatever you want to call it. Slightly ranting about being introverted and on the spectrum. Not drinking enough water. All the above. We'll end it there. Cheers, everyone. How do you end this fucking thing? Oh.